Hey there, sports history fan. This is Ross Bliley, the host of the Pigskin Tales podcast. Are you looking for that perfect, unique gift for your sports-loving child or grandchild? Or maybe you're looking for one. Well, I got something very unique for you. It's a racket. It's the ultimate device for the ultimate fan. It's perfect for any time you need to make some noise. What it is a 7-inch compact megaphone. It's got 8 powerful adjustable LED lights, noisemakers. Plus, you can design it all you want to match your team's colors. So get on out there and let's get loud. Bring a racket to your next game or competition to cheer on your favorite team or athlete. To pick up your racket today, head to myracket.com. That's myraket.com.
Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends of sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome once again to the Pig Pen, your place for all things great in sports history, and welcome to your sports break for this December 20th episode. Now, we're going to talk about some of the greatest players that had some very excellent moments in sports history on December 20th. But before we do, let's make sure you know about how to follow us on social media. We have a Twitter account at Pigskin Dispatch. Also, Facebook, we have the Pigskin Dispatch, 2 words, Facebook page. Now, either one of those, you can communicate with us, interact, DM us if you'd like, and see what we got going on as we post a lot about great sports history from both Pigskin Dispatch and JerseyDispatch.com. And we also have the Orville Mulligan Twitter account for Orville Mulligan Sports Writer. So great ways to keep in touch and see what's going on with things coming out of the Pig Pen. Now, those uniform numbers. For December 20th, we'll talk about our number 16, 3, 9, 19, 89, 10, 5, 4, 8, and number 6. December 20th, 1938 is where we'll start off. And Boston Bruins rookie goalie Frankie Brimsick recorded his 3rd straight shutout with a 3-0 victory over the New York Americans, making it his incredible 6th shutout in his first 8 National Hockey League games. Wow, that is pretty good. 6 of your first 8 games, you're shutting the opponents out in the National Hockey League. December 20th, 1966, National Basketball Association awarded the Seattle Supersonics a franchise for the seasons of 1967-1968. December 20th, 1973, the Montreal Canadiens, number 16, Henri Richard, records his 1,000th National Hockey League point. December 20th, 1979, the Philadelphia Flyers defenseman, number 3, Ben Wilson, scored with 4:08 remaining in regulation to earn a 1-1 tie with the Pittsburgh Penguins and equal an NHL record for the longest undefeated streak of 28 games. He would go on to break that record and extend it to 35 games. 1981, on the 20th of December, we had Winnipeg left winger, number 9, Doug Smale, set an NHL record by scoring just 4 seconds into the Jets' 5-4 victory over the St. Louis Blues. Now, that was the fastest opening face-off to the back of the net in history. It was later tied by number 19, Brian Trottier, and number 89, Alex Mogilny. December 20th, 1983, Guy Lafleur, number 10 of the Montreal Canadiens, became the 10th NHL skater to score 500 goals in a career. On December 20th, 1985, the New York Islanders legend, number 5, Dennis Potvin, passed another great hockey great, number 4, Bobby Orr, as NHL defenseman scorer with 916 points. In 1991, on the 20th of December, it was the NHL granted a permanent franchise to both the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Ottawa Senators. And finally, in 1994, on the 20th of December, it was the Ballon d'Or FC Barcelona's Bulgarian forward, number 8, Hristo Stoichkov, and I apologize for butchering the name, was named Europe's best soccer player ahead of Juventus striker number 10, Roberto Baggio, and Milan defender number 6, Paolo Maldini. Now that is your sports history for this December 20th, your sports break to just take you away from life's cycles for just a few minutes to think about some great sports history and get you involved in some things that maybe are a little bit more pleasant and maybe take you to that place, that happy place that you want to be in every day. Well, we try to provide that for you, and we are here each and every day to provide that. Also, if you want more sports history, you can go to the sportshistorynetwork.com. You can go to pigskindispatch.com or Sports Jersey Dispatch or at jerseydispatch.com. Now, we'd love to have you visit all those places or any of them, and you're bound to get something informative and learn something and something to share with others. And we love to have it when you share with others because, it's a great thing. But you can share this podcast by telling others, hey, it's on your favorite podcast provider. That's Spotify, Audacity, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and just about everywhere else that you can think of that has podcasting. Well, we're on it. So make sure you check it out. We are the Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast, and we're loving to have you here each and every day. So till tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. This penalty kill is almost over. I got to get back out on the ice. But thanks again for joining us for another great edition of Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel. You get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com. Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman, aka the Football History Dude, and I hope that you enjoyed this recent episode presented by the Sports History Network and were able to learn some good old-fashioned sports history knowledge nuggets. I started the Sports History Network back in 2020 with the mission to help podcasters find a community of like-minded sports history nerds, as well as helping aspiring podcasters to start their own shows. We have a little bit over 30 shows on the network right now covering all sorts of sports history, but as far as I'm concerned, we're just at the toothpick in the ocean moment, that can't even figure it out because there's so much more coming. We wanted to create the ultimate headquarters for sports yesteryear, starting with Podcast Network and our website, but we're going to continue to move into other mediums as well. And here's the cool part, because we want you to be part of our team. So if you're interested in starting your own podcast, or maybe being a guest on one of our shows, or who knows, maybe even writing an article for us over on the website, seriously, all you got to do is reach out to us on the contact page over at sportshistorynetwork.com. You can be as technologically savvy as a Neanderthal tapping on a stone trying to figure out this whole hieroglyphics thing back in the day. Again, it doesn't matter, because even if you don't understand the whole podcast space, we have a production team that can pretty much help you out with doing everything. All you got to do, head over to sportshistorynetwork.com, head to the contact page, fill it out. That message goes right to me, and I'll reach out to you as soon as I can. But for now, dude, I'm through if you're through.